But you may find something you love doing, or you may find something that you know people want, and you love being an entrepreneur, bringing those people who want to deliver the service to the people that want the service. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Demartini. Today I'd like to share with you an idea about giving yourself permission to be an entrepreneur. You may be right now working for somebody else, but in the back of your mind, you're contemplating the idea of, do I start my own business? If so, what? How do I do it? I'm a little anxious. And how do you overcome that? And what could you do to move from working for somebody else to possibly working for yourself? You have tax advantages doing that, economic advantages if you make that transition. So let me give you some tips that can maybe make that reality for you. Number one is, you're not going to want to go to work every single day and overcome the challenges and the obstacles that you have to face to build a successful entrepreneurial business if you're not inspired by what you're going to present, what you're going to sell, what you're going to produce. So the thing to do is to actually look at what your highest value is, what you're most committed to, what you spontaneously inspired to do every single day. If you start with what you absolutely love to do, let me give you an example. I had a gentleman the other day who came to me and he was saying, well, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to start a business, but I don't even know where to begin. And I said, what do you do every day that nobody has to remind you to do, that you spontaneously do, that you love doing? He says, I love interacting with people. I said, great. What kind of interactions? I love bringing people together and helping them see things and kind of socialize and having a great time. I said, what do you call a person that does that? I'm a social animal. I said, well, what would you do? Is that an event planner? Is that a social event initiator? What do you call that? Yeah, he says, I like to bring events and create experiences. I said, what would happen if you created events that were amazing experiences that brought people together and he got paid for it? And you could just see his face just go, wow, if I could do that, that would be like amazing. I said, give yourself permission to do that. When you just define what it is that's highest on your value, that is inspiring spontaneously from within, that you love do, that you do every day anyway, that's a great place to start. Because that's the thing you won't let yourself down on. That's the thing you'll endure because you've already been doing it. You already spontaneously do it. You don't need to be reminded or motivated, you just do it. That's the best place to start. Now, in addition to that, there's two components in building a business. It's you being inspired by what you want to do, because when you can't wait to get up in the morning and do what you love doing, people can't wait to get what you have. But at the same time, you have to meet some market need. So the next thing you want to do is to go and scour the market and find out what it is that people are needing. You could go on Google search, or you start doing some research to find out what is it the market is actually needing. And there's many things out there that the market needs, but you want to find the one where it overlaps what you love doing. When you find the overlapping, it's like a circle, and the circumference of the one circle is inside the center of the other. And there's an overlapping little area in the center, the vesica piscis, where creativity is born. And in there, that is the place where you found your niche. That means you're doing something you can't wait to get up in the morning and do, and you're also doing something people can't wait to get. If you find out what people are looking for, and you do something you love to do, there's a natural demand for your supply. And you can't wait to get up and do more, and they can't wait to get what you have. I had a friend that basically was really good on the internet, and he would do searches like that and find out what people were looking and searching for on the internet. And he found out wherever the greatest number of searches were, that's what people are looking for. That's what they wanted. And then he found people who delivered what they were wanting. And he scoured the internet to find who is the best deliverers of what people are wanting. And then he wrote form letters, and he organized how these people here who were looking for it, and now these people who were trying to get to the business, and he created a form letter to introduce these people to them. And then he contacted the company and said, if I can drive you traffic, can I get a percentage of it? And he set up an electronic system taking people who were searching for things and people that could deliver things, and he put them together and he made money, literally like that, electronically, while he sat at home working on his computer. Because the two things that are essential is find the people that are inspired by what they do and love doing it, so they become excellent at it, they become masters at it, and they deliver the best quality service in the most efficient, effective way, and find the people that are actually wanting the service. He was a master putting those two together. He didn't directly give the service. He was a director of bringing those people together like a broker. He made a lot of money doing this. But you may find something you love doing, or you may find something that you know people want, and you love being an entrepreneur, bringing those people who want to deliver the service to the people that want the service. Either way, you can start a business and make an income doing something you love, But you just need to start with what's really spontaneously inspiring to you. What's highest on my value is teaching. I love teaching, so I asked, what are the highest priority action steps I can do today to make that real? And I kept pursuing that, and I kept prioritizing the actions. And here, 44 years later, I'm doing what I love and getting paid to do that as a business. There's no reason why you can't do the same. So find out what you're inspired to do, look honestly at what you spontaneously do, find out what the market's needing, your highest value, their highest value, link the two together, find out how doing that will inspire you, and find out what you have to offer will inspire them, and you've got a niche, and you can make a transition from where you are to where you want to go. There's no reason why you can't give yourself permission to be an entrepreneur today. Thank you for joining me for this presentation today. If you found value out of the presentation, please go below and please share your comments. We certainly appreciate that feedback. And be sure to subscribe and hit the notification icons. That way I can bring more content to you and share more to help you maximize your life. I look forward to our next presentation. Thank you so much for joining.